Welcome back to the same old place that you laughed about. Is that how it went? Welcome back to the same old place that you... I don't know. It's been a long time. Does anyone remember that show? That was funny. I don't actually remember. It was so long ago. I was only a kid. And they were probably replays when I was watching it. All right, what are we up to? Number 21. You know, the funny thing is, I had to take the cans out of the box thing. But what I did, I got the wife to help me to put the numbers on them and just put them in the fridge. Every time I go and get one, they're in order in the fridge. Every time I go and get one, I take my glasses off. So I can't read the cans. And I know the next, I think, 3 beers, I don't know the cans. Like, I can't spot them. I don't know what they are. It's only the ones that I've had before, like regularly, that I can see that I know. I go, I think that's that. But otherwise, I have no idea. And I knew I hadn't seen this can. And as I put my glasses on and had a look at it, I haven't seen this can. We're at number 21. And it's got yellow stuff on it. It has got pictures of what looks like a mountain and a sun and maybe a flower and then just random stuff. And this is called Lion Rock Session Ale, I guess, a Deep South Brewing Company. And I guess that's their coordinates on there, 43.6087 south, 146.8125 east. But I don't know, that could be anything. That could be the location for the public toilet near their brewery. I don't know. That would be handy. All right, stop. Brewed and canned on the island of Deep South Brewing Company. Hobart. Okay. It's from Hobart. That's where I know those guys from. Now I know where I know the name from. I think this is the second beer. I think there was a collab earlier. It's all clicked. And I'm sorry, because I know I've spoke to you guys, legends, and I just couldn't remember where I knew the name from. So sorry. All right, let's get it in. I don't know anything about this beer except that. It's a session ale, 3.5%, Lion Rock Session. That's all it says. Look at this glass. 43 Brewing. There's some exciting news the other day. My old mate Mike at 43 Brewing, they had to hard times. Brewers are doing it hard. So they had to give up the main brewery shop thing, but they've been opening pop-ups to sell some of the stock and that they have. So if you're in, oh God, I got to remember the town, Wananiki Waka 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 Nana. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. I'm not going to stop the camera and look it up. I can't remember the name of the place. Oh, I was on the tip of my tongue until I made up that stupid name. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been trying to find your shirt to wear in one of the videos too, but it's buried in my other t-shirt somewhere. Mike's a legend. If you know Mike, I don't have to tell you that. Anyway, we're talking about Deep South today. I think it's a nice beer. Slight haze again. We're not clear. It's looking more yellow. I might try this. I've got another camera here that I forgot to press start that I've been trying on the pause that you probably haven't seen. Yes, it's looking a lot... Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a straw colour, a really light straw colour. You know, in the Pilsner range, it's not as yellow as it looks on there. It's light on the aroma. Again, it's sort of smelling to me like an XPA. And I know that's a weird thing to say, or a Pacific Ale. It's got that... I don't know, it's just an Australian hop thing. I guess they would try to use Hobart hops most of the time, you would think. Or Tasmanian hops, I should say. Oh, got the hiccups. Oh, it's not what I expected. It's very malty. I was expecting like a Pacific Ale XPA type thing from the aroma I got. Oh no, but yeah, that's gone. Oh, man. I'm not sure about this one. That's a pretty quick judge. I'll let it warm up a sec. Oh, there you go. It looks more colourful there. You can see it when it's near the white table. Lovely and that colour. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Is it old or something? Or has it got a date? Best before 20th of the 2nd, 2025. Oh. This might be old. Because that's only, what, 2.5 months away? Maybe that's the problem. And I'm really sorry, Deep South, that this just is not very... It just hasn't got anything going on for it. Alright, I don't know how much longer I can give it. It's 3.5%, so I don't want to let it warm up. Drinking a 3.5% beer warm is kind of very English. There's a tiny aroma there of hop, but it's nearly long gone, I think. I do think, trying to look for the positives, that it's kind of, that mouthful was better than the other one mouthfuls. I'm glad they've restrained themselves, if they have restrained it, if it hasn't lost it in its age or whatever. I don't know how much best before dates they have on this, whether they do 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not loving that once you get a big aroma out of the glass. But as I'm drinking it now, it's tasting a little bit fresher. What I was going to say is that these 3.5% beers, if you overhop them, it doesn't help, right? They get totally unbalanced, and so I think maybe that's what they're trying to go for, and that I appreciate, because they get a bit, and I love hops, but especially if you go lower than 3.5%, then they just get, in my opinion, it's just unbalanced and it doesn't work very well. Sorry, all you no alcohol beer brewers, but it just doesn't work. Rudely interrupted by children. I think what I was saying was, I'm glad they didn't overdo the hops. It gets out of balance. But there's something there, and I think, again, it might be Australian hops. There's something there that's really bugging me about some Australian hops, and I'm really sorry, Australian hop producers, but there's something in the flavour that a lot of them I don't particularly like. And maybe that's it. At first, I was nearly going to say, and I'm really sorry, Deep South, that it nearly sort of tasted like an extract beer at the start, because it had this residual sweetness. But I've talked about this before, and there's one of these hops, I'm totally guessing, I don't know what hops they used, gives me this sweetness thing, so it's probably just me. It's a little heavy for a session beer, and I guess if you're typically, a heavier pale ale type drinker, and you wanted a session beer, then you're after that heaviness, this might be a good solution. I don't know if that's the right word, but a good thing for that. Because it's not, a lot of light beers are really light, but whatever they've done, and maybe that's where the sweetness is too. Maybe I should. That's what I should have done. I should have get my it's half of it's here. Anton Parr things out and measure the final gravities and alcohol and everything, which is one of the great things about when you've got both the Easy Dens and the other one together. You can measure everything. Yeah, this isn't a very... I wouldn't buy this again, and I'm really sorry, Deep South, but to me it's a little lackluster. But it's a 3.5% beer. If you want to drink a beer that's 3.5%, that is kind of heavy like a pale ale, it's a little lacking in hops, but that could be the age, I think. And look, I'm up front. I'm just being honest, and it's only my tastes. But it's just, for me, it's a little lackluster, and I'm not enjoying the heaviness of it for a light beer. All right, that's it. I finished the glass though, so that says something, doesn't it? If I don't like the beer, I don't finish the glass, let me tell you. It goes off to the side and that's it, tipped. So I finished the beer. I think that gives a little bit of balance to my criticism. That was enough that I finished the beer. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. We're getting close now. We're getting close. Only a couple more to go. I can't wait till one of these breweries contacts me and go, you know what hop that was? It was this hop. And then I'll go, oh, right, I'm never using that again. No. I can't wait till I get contacted and say, well, that's your favourite hop you just slagged. We'll see.